During the 1950s, the General Motors Corporation developed a series of concept cars that presented a vision of the future of automobile design and technology. While not intended for production, they put forth concepts that represented how far into the future the company's designers and engineers were anticipating advances in automotive technology. What resulted were the three Firebird concept cars built for the 1954, 1956, and 1959 Motorama shows. Motorama was a series of company-sponsored auto shows from 1949 to 1961. The company had studied the possibility of gas turbine automobile engines during the 1940s, and by the early 1950s had begun building an engine, which led to the construction of Firebird 1. Built in 1953, it was first shown at the January 1954 Motorama Auto Show in New York City, becoming the first gas turbine car tested and shown to the public in the United States. Although visually striking and futuristic looking, it was an impractical design, resembling a jet fighter plane on wheels, the design having been derived from the Douglas F-4D Skyray fighter aircraft. It was powered by a 370 horsepower GT302 Whirlfire turbo-power gas turbine engine. While mechanically similar to a jet engine, rather than using thrust to propel the car, the thrust drove a power turbine, which is connected to the transmission that drove the rear wheels. The car weighs 2,500 pounds and has a 100-inch wheelbase. To augment the braking system, the wings were equipped with flaps that act as speed brakes. Although the car's top speed was estimated to be 200 miles per hour, it was ultimately never tested at high speeds. Following a crash during a test run, the company refused to allow high-speed tests. The car had some serious problems. The engine's output overpowered the car's two-speed transmission, causing wheel spin and dangerously affecting the car's controllability when shifted into second gear. The car was also plagued by excessive noise, poor fuel efficiency, and the engine generating exhaust temperatures of over 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. However, despite the problems encountered, it proved that a gas turbine engine could be used in an automobile. The second car, Firebird 2, was shown at the 1956 Motorama show. In contrast to Firebird 1, Firebird 2 was a more practical four-seat family car design. It has a wheelbase of 120 inches, a length of 235 inches, and a ground clearance of 5.5 inches. It was equipped with active suspension, anti-lock brakes, and a luggage rack that could raise or lower in the trunk. It was also equipped with a rear-facing camera system, which is obviously futuristic for the time, but is now something found in many of today's vehicles. It also has a non-functional guidance system that was intended for a highway of the future that would have utilized wires embedded in the roadway, transmitting signals to the system to direct the car, foreshadowing today's computer navigation and autonomous vehicles by many decades. It was equipped with the 200 horsepower GT304 Whirlfire engine, which was a major improvement over the engine of Firebird 1. It featured a regenerative system that cooled the exhaust and allowing the car to have the same noise level and fuel efficiency as one powered by a piston engine. While it was able to use different fuels, kerosene was commonly used. The third car, Firebird 3, was built in 1958. It was initially shown at the 1959 Motorama show and was later shown at the final Motorama in 1961. It is powered by a 225 horsepower GT305 Whirlfire engine and is also equipped with a 10 horsepower two-cylinder gasoline engine that powers the car's non-propulsion system, which includes the power steering, brakes, wing-mounted air brakes, active suspension, and the air conditioning. The car has a wheelbase of 119 inches, a length of 248 inches, a height of 45 inches, and a ground clearance of 5 inches. Rather than having a steering wheel, Steering is via a joystick mounted between the seats. The stick is pushed forward to accelerate, pulled back for braking, and is moved to the left or right for steering. The car is also equipped with a computer system to regulate driver input to enhance controllability, making it the first electronically controlled car. Like Firebird 2, it has a non-functioning autonomous driving system that was intended to receive signals from wires embedded in the road. There was also a fourth iteration of the Firebird concept, which was Firebird 4. It was shown at the 1964 New York World's Fair as part of GM's Futurama exhibit, and although stated to be turbine-powered, the car was in reality a non-functional mock-up. It had a wheelbase of 119 inches, a length of 230 inches, and was 78 inches wide and 45 inches high. Like the previous three Firebird cars, it was inspired by the design of jet aircraft. The car was later shown as the Buick Century Cruiser in 1969. Unfortunately, unlike the previous three cars that exist today, Firebird 4 was scrapped sometime in the 1980s. Today, Firebirds 1, 2, and 3 are on display at GM's Heritage Center in Sterling Heights, Michigan, and are periodically exhibited at auto shows. And while the cars never entered production, they foreshadowed many of the advances in technology that we see in today's cars. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, hit like and subscribe. And remember, when the future was cool.